Hello, friends. There are so many incredible games releasing this month of October. It's one of the best months. I mean, we're fully stuck in a fall. The leaves are changing golden, green, and brown. I don't know why I said green. They're not green. It's the opposite of that. It's brown, and it's technically dying, but they look so beautiful. And you know what else is technically dying, but is so beautiful? All of us, including me, whose birthday is on October 10th. It's one of the best months. You get all the pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie. I get to eat cake and celebrate my glorious birthday. It's just, I love it so much. But on top of that, every single year, ever since I was a little wee kitty, little kid, my birthday has been great because so many games release around this time. In fact, my birthday is usually a big video game release day. I don't know why. This year, believe it or not, it's happening to me again because Metaphor, wait, not Metaphor, that's Metamorphosis. Wait, where's Metaphor? Oh, that's October 11. Okay, close. There is a game called Metamorphosis. I don't know what that is. But no, Metaphor releases the day after my birthday. And this is a game I've been looking forward to for so long, and apparently it's sick. I want to look at every game releasing in October, the ones that I care about and that maybe you should too, because this is a stacked month. Let's react. You can see here all the games that are coming out today even, or on the 8th, I mean, including Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred. I don't really know much about the Diablo series. I've played when they did the remake or the remaster, the first one or two or something I played. I don't know. Never been big into Diablo. But if you are, reviews are starting to come in, and while they're a little mixed, kind of all over the place, a lot of people don't like it. These games are always controversial, it seems. It is landing right now at an 86. However, user score says otherwise. On the same day, if you're not a Diablo fan, we're also getting Silent Hill 2, and good news, I know a lot of my friends are playing this. Max is raving about it already. Apparently, Silent Hill 2 is looking and playing incredible with a score of 87 already on Metacritic. Let's look up Silent Hill 2. Ignore whatever channel that is. That's not ReactEmUps. I don't want to go promoting other YouTubers. So you can see it looks visually really good. I mean, honestly, I haven't played the Silent Hill series, and to me, this is looking like the new Resident Evil 4 remake, even with having Ashley follow you around. So I don't really know what's happening here in Silent Hill, but if you're a fan of those Resident Evil remakes, honestly, I'm going to grab this because I liked the Resident Evil remakes. I've been really getting into these more action-y horror type games. I'm not really into horror, but these action-y ones I do quite like, and this looks just like the Resident Evil games that I like. So this is a great way for me to finally try a game in the Silent Hill series. We have some things I've never heard of: Amber Isle, Fantasy Life, Metamorphosis. I mean, all these come out on my birthday, but let's skip ahead a little bit because October 11 is a big day. We're getting Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which as of right now is sitting at a very glorious 84. I've seen a lot of cool things about this. Today I saw that apparently some of the bigger blasts can break reality, whatever that means. As of 2 hours ago, opening cinematic, don't need that. I need a little bit of gameplay. It is always so hard to find gameplay trailers. So a little bit of fighting somewhere in any of these trailers, just a little bit of fighting to show what I mean, that it's a good game and that you might actually, can I just get gameplay, please? All right, here we go. Sparking Zero. I mean, this footage is 6 months old at this point. I was trying to find something a little more new, but I loved the old Budokai Tenkaichi games. More so, I loved the Raging Blast games on 360. I kid you not, these are the two Dragon Ball games I have played the most of. These were incredible. If you missed them, I highly recommend it. I've wanted them to go back to that style of fighting Dragon Ball game for a while. As good as Fighters was, I wanted this more free, open 3D movement, and we finally have it. And now we have all the new transformations, which I know nothing about because I haven't watched Super. I'm a fake fan. Very excited for that. Also on October 11, I don't know if you remember this or forgot about it, a demo released on Switch months ago. This is a very Breath of the Wild inspired indie game. I just wanted to remind you guys it's releasing. You might like it. It's definitely more low scale and puzzle platformy and adventure-y, but just looks a little pretty and gorgeous. I'll definitely be diving into it once I get done with some other games. Metaphor, Metacritic, 94 on Metacritic. This game comes out in just a few days. I gotta be honest, I've been looking forward to this one. It's been on my radar. I haven't been that excited though, because I am a huge Persona fan, and I thought this would be a fun little mess around title in between waiting for the next Persona, but I did not expect it to get such high scores. So now I'm actually really excited. More than anything, I am shocked that, I haven't played it, but could possibly be in the running now for Game of the Year. Out of nowhere. I've been trying to decide if Wukong or Final Fantasy Rebirth was my Game of the Year, but I didn't really see anything else even coming close. This is so unique and so different to all the other games that have come out in the last year that it honestly, with a score like this, puts it right up there in the running. I'm really looking forward to it. Moving on from there, we have a bunch of, this just lists everything. We got Just Dance in here. But the next thing that caught my eye was Super Mario Party Jamboree. Now we're a little too far out for anything to have review scores just yet. I've talked about this a lot. It's a Nintendo game, so forgive me for talking about it on this channel. But they've got so many extra modes, including a 20-player online mode where it looks like you compete in kind of traditional Mario Party way, but more of like a battle royale kind of way, which is going to be so fun to stream with my friends, but in general, just to play a new Mario Party with traditional boards and a traditional Mario Party style with all new Mario Party games and even some old classic Mario Party boards. I'm definitely looking forward to this. Moving forward again, we have a couple things I know nothing about, and then a Turtles Mutant Unleashed. I looked up some gameplay and I don't think it's for me. I don't know if this is the one that was on iOS and is now finally coming over to console. I heard a lot of people say that it was if this is the iOS one, a lot of people were raving about how good it is. Then we have a few more things I don't know about, but Rival Aether 2 is a Smash clone that's actually looking a lot of fun. Donkey just made a video about this one. There are very few Smash clones that manage to nail the feel of Smash, and this one does it. It pretty much recreates it, but at the same time has these unique characters and unique movesets while just feeling like Smash. It's hard for me to want to play anything like this just because Smash is so good and it's got all the characters that I recognize. But if you're just obsessed with this fighting genre, there really isn't many good options. So it's always good to get one. Date Everything. Oh, that's that game where you literally date anything. Okay, that's an interesting dating sim game. Romancing Saga 2, some people might be excited about. For me, the next one that flagged on my radar was October 25th. We're getting Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I know a lot of us don't care. I personally do mess around on some Warzone, and Warzone has not been good since Verdansk. We play Valorant now because Call of Duty sucks so much. It would be nice if the new Warzone that's tied into this new Black Ops is fun like Verdansk, and we can maybe add this game back into our rotation. But I will say that Verdansk was just so much fun, and they really nailed something there that was definitely my favorite battle royale that has ever happened. It would be nice to get it back. Then same day, we have some other big releases. We have Sonic Shadow Generations and Ys X Nordics. Sonic Generations just announced that it will be voiced by Keanu Reeves, which is crazy. I think it's the old Generations game that they've added Shadow into and some extra levels. This one isn't for me. I've never been a Sonic fan. I've tried to be nice to the series and tried to get into it. I honestly did like Forgotten Land or whatever it was called. That was pretty good if I played it on PlayStation and not on Switch. But this more traditional style I've never really gelled with. If it's for you though, this is probably really exciting. All you Sonic freaks like Shadow, right? Then same day, Ys X. I really enjoyed Ys 7 on Switch. I haven't managed to get into any of the other ones. It's very, I've always compared it to Xenoblade just because visually it's very similar and gameplay-wise it is a little similar. People do get upset with me when I make that comparison, but I think you're being a little silly and a little pedantic because if you had a friend that was like, hey, I'm a huge Xenoblade fan, is there any other games like it I could play? If you don't recommend them Ys, you're doing them a disservice. It's just so similar. What are you going to recommend them? Black Ops 6? I would struggle to find another series of polished games closer to Xenoblade than Ys. So if you are a Xenoblade fan, I would check this one out. And I'm saying that unapologetically. Come at me, Xenoblade fans. I don't know why they take offense to it because they're both so good. Life is Strange Double Exposure. This is a direct sequel to the original Life is Strange. It's kind of just coming out of nowhere. I did hear about it, but it's just already out in October on the 29th. So we're right near the end of the month. Monster High, Post Trauma, Clock Tower. The biggest release left this month is Dragon Age the Veilguard, which I think at this point, everybody is expecting this to be terrible. If you're still holding out hope, I pray for you. But definitely as far as animation, story writing, acting, gameplay, pretty much everything is looking like it's missing the mark here, which is such a shame as it's a BioWare game. But maybe it will surprise us, and maybe it won't be as Fortnite coded as it looks. And maybe this is just my impression and what I've seen online, but there was another trailer they showed recently at one of those big events that we looked at together, even on this channel, I'm pretty sure. It would have been the State of Play, and it just looked bad. I'm hoping that it's not. Then, lastly, the final day of October, we got 2 remasters. We have Horizon Zero Dawn remaster. We talked about the controversy here, and if I can add to it, not only have they doubled the price of the original, they've also delisted the original in a lot of countries. And because you need the PlayStation Network sign-in, and some countries it's delisted in, they don't have PlayStation Network, you actually can't get this remaster, or you can't get the original now, I think, in a lot of countries. I don't know what is happening. They are doing so many shady, seedy things to make you pay more than $10. Honestly, I don't have any interest in playing this anyway. There are so many good games coming out, even just in October, in the back half of October, like we've talked about, that I really don't need to replay a game I played 5 years ago. One game I might replay, though, just for my boy Suda, Shadow of the Dam remaster. It's funny, we also had Lollipop Chainsaw remaster the same month, another game made by the great Suda51. However, the Lollipop Chainsaw remaster had absolutely nothing to do with Suda. Something that he made clear to me when I interviewed him at PAX. He said, I had nothing to do with that, and I do not approve of it. I actually haven't played the Lollipop Chainsaw remaster out of respect for that. I do think at some point I'll try picking it up pre-owned and playing through it just so I feel like I'm not supporting the theft. But this one is directly with him. Shadows of the Dam was a fantastic game, and it's coming to Switch as well as all the other consoles, so that's the last day of this month. And if you haven't played it, it's a really, really fun game with a lot of charm and a lot of humor. And that's everything coming in October. Every time I make a video on this channel, I say that I love that I got to make this video, because back in the day, I used to do stuff like this all the time, you know, every game coming out this month or whatever. And then it just got to the point on my main channel where I was like, you know, these videos have a shelf life. 2 weeks later, you can't watch it anymore because all these games have already come out, and now the video, it doesn't do anything for anybody. And I moved towards this more structured evergreen content. But I really miss just talking about games that are coming out and how excited I am for this month of games, and to give you guys a place where you can see all the games coming out without having to click on a boring website and you get someone to talk about it in the background while you're cleaning your house. This content does have value. It just doesn't have value for me on my main channel. And getting to talk about it here, almost like a little mini podcast, is so much fun. So if you enjoyed this, let me know, and I'll do another one next month, or I'll do follow-ups every now and then. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know what game you're looking most forward to down below. Like, comment, and hair flip on that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.